All right, hey guys, my name is Keith Kearney. I am here with my good friend and partner Chris Curtis, and welcome to the 8 p.m. to a.m. traffic webinar. Tonight we're going to cover some list building aspects. Chris is going to kind of jump into that, go into the back office. He's put together some master resell rights products that we can use to build our list. We have a built-in autoresponder for the 2am traffic blog. So guys, things are just getting better. But before we do that, we have something really exciting that we want to share with you. Just recently, we were able to partner a deal with SoCool. So I think most of you guys are probably familiar with SoCool, might have used it in the past. If not, that's okay. As long as you are an upgraded 2am traffic member, we're going to show you how you can get 500,000 SOKNs, which is valued at $635, which is essentially more exposure for you. So let me just do a quick screen share with you guys. And I don't want to take up too much time because I want Chris to really jump into the training here tonight. But let me show you something, how this works. We're pretty excited about it. Okay, you can see my screen, right, Chris? Are you muted?
Yeah.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure you could see the screen okay. Okay, cool. So I'm in the back office of 2am traffic. And guys, if you are an upgraded member, what you do is you click on the SoCool bonus page. Okay, it's down underneath Pro bonus page here, and you'll see that you can actually click on this big red button for more information on how to get these SOKNs. The SOKNs, let me just backtrack for a second here. SoCool is basically like a Twitter, and there's a lot more that you can do with it, so I'd like to show you that too real fast. But to get information on how this works, just click on this big red button. You can read how it works. Basically, what you're going to do is take your 2am traffic receipt, okay, so the receipt that you get upon upgrading, and you're going to send it to Jane Mark, and all the instructions are on this page here, so I'll just go ahead and click on it so you can see. And this is how you can actually claim these SOKNs. Now, most people are probably thinking, what the heck is a SOKN, and how is this going to benefit me? Well, let me show you guys real fast. This is the back office of SoCool. There's definitely a lot going on back here, but I'm just going to basically pinpoint just a couple of the cool features that we have back here. First of all, guys, people follow you on Twitter, and of course, if you leave an update or a tweet, then they're going to see that. Well, the same thing happens on SoCool. So the whole point of SoCool is to get people to follow you, right? Because the more people that follow you, the more exposure you're going to get. So if you click on this first little button here that says posting, click to post your messages. I'm going to go ahead and click on that, and then click on post message. You'll see right here, looks like Twitter. There's a little box. We have actually double the characters that were allowed on Twitter, so we can do an update. And on this actual page here, guys, we can just blatantly advertise. I mean, sometimes it's not always great to just post links over and over and over again. You might want to, especially if you're, gaining some followers and some people that are actually listening to you and liking what you're talking about. But guys, this is a place where you can blatantly advertise, because I'm going to show you there's another spot that's actually viewed by 1.4 million people, but that is a place that you cannot put your affiliate link. So let me just quickly go through this. You'll see these are people that are posting that I can see posts from, and of course it works the same way. So if people are following me and I go ahead and I set, let's say, 2am traffic affiliate page on here, and I talk about getting the 75,000 emails they can send out and the 350 in free advertising, and then put my 2am traffic affiliate link down here, I could click on update, and that would be seen by all of my followers. Now currently I have about 935 followers on SoCool. I'm going to double check that in just a second, but you can also post on Twitter, which is nice. Now the SoCool wall, this is actually, or wait, let me go to Cool Wall, sorry. The Cool Wall is a place that's actually viewed by 1.4 million people. Just wanted to throw this out here because I don't want people joining SoCool and getting in here and just sending their affiliate links out. You cannot do affiliate links on this Cool Wall. There is a way you can do it, but you're going to have to read the instructions and make sure that you abide by the rules, or else you might wind up losing your account. But again, this is a really cool place to get exposure. And for those of you that have been marketers for quite some time, you know Jane Mark, you know some of the programs that she's involved in, guys, and anything that she's involved in is good. She's got quite a few people that are following her, and this program, like I said, is definitely a good way to get that exposure. So the more people that see your links and your products, of course, the better. Now, this is my This is actually my SoCool wall page. So we actually have like a couple of different affiliate links here with SoCool, but this is something that you can actually customize and you can post links on, and of course this is where your followers will see your information as well. So I think somewhere on here it is. I'm tracked by 976 people. So what that means, guys, is every time I send out a message, 976 people are going to see this on SoCool, and I haven't done it in a while. We just recently partnered this deal with Jane, and we just got everything set up for you guys today. So we're real excited about it. But back to 2AM traffic, it's real easy. If you are an upgraded member, like I said, what you do is you click on the SoCool bonus page back here, go through the information, send your receipt to Jane Mark. If for whatever reason, let's say you upgraded a couple of months ago and you don't have your receipt, just do a search in your email inbox and do a search for 2AM traffic, and you should be able to find your receipt. If not, send us a support ticket at support@2amtraffic.com, and I'll see what I can do to scrape up your receipt and send it to you so that you can go ahead and send it to Jane. Because, guys, this is really a huge bonus here, and it's something you can talk about. You know, you can actually talk about this on your blog. Guys, we encourage you to post information like this. Chris is going to jump into this in just a second and show you how you can use some of these master resale rights products that he's put together for us, because, guys, it really is about building a list of followers. You know, I mean, if you're a marketer and you're looking to make money in this industry, you can only go so far without a list of followers, without a list of people. And, you know, from time to time, we know and we see people that jump into a new business and, you know, they go from 0 to 100 signups overnight, and they make it look really easy. And people sit back and wonder, how do these people do this? You know, I used to just drive me crazy to watch these people jump in, you know, sign up 100 people and have no idea what they were doing. And, guys, it was simply because they took the time to build their list. It is becoming harder, you know, in today's day to build a good list and to build a quality list, but Chris is going to show you how to provide value, which is the number one thing, number one component in building a list, guys, is to have value. And of course, we understand the blog, the core product of 2AM traffic is our blogging system, created and built on the WordPress platform with the best plugins in the industry, guys. We have literally customization options from top to bottom with our blog. You're not going to find what we have in 2AM traffic on any other blog system, and I can confidently sit here and tell you that today. That's how confident we are about our blog and our system. So, Chris, what I'm going to do is get off this screen share, and then I'd like you to kind of jump into the training and show these guys what I was talking about here. Hold on real quick.
Cool, I forgot to unmute myself.
Oh, yeah, no worries, man.
Yeah, awesome, Keith. You know, first of all, before we get started, can you hear me okay, first of all, dude?
Yeah. Yep. Okay,
cool. I did want to thank Jane Mark for partnering with us. It's just huge to have a person of her stature being partnered with 2AM traffic. You know, I've followed Jane Mark since the beginning of my internet marketing career, and those of you who know who she is know that she's able to really deliver when it comes to, you know, being on the leaderboards and stuff like that. I mean, this lady really knows what she's doing, and we're really excited to have her on board with us. And besides, you know, moving on from that, guys, when we get into list building, you have to understand that it is more complicated nowadays than it used to be. And I say that not to discourage you or anything like that, because it's not hard to build a list, but if you're going to build a list that's going to be responsive to what you're saying or what you have to offer, you're going to have to really provide that list with a tremendous amount of value. Every time you send out an email, it needs to be something valuable. It needs to be something that's going to provide your list with benefit. And hopefully after tonight's training, you're going to get really, really excited about building your list, cultivating your list, coming up with an overall strategy for how you're going to build and monetize your business through the 2AM traffic system. You know, one of the powerful benefits of having a blog, excuse me, one of the benefits of having a blog, guys, is that you can monetize it in multiple ways. And basically, because your content is digital in nature, that content is never going to go away. It's always going to be there, and you're always going to be continually adding to it. So when you first start out blogging, it's a little bit discouraging in the beginning because you don't have any content on your blog, you don't have anything in the sidebar, you don't have any monetization strategy at all. And over time, though, as you develop it and as you continue to add content to your blog, you continue to add links, you continue to used our slide in and pop-ups and all the stuff that we have available for you in the dashboard of your blog, you're going to notice that really, really quickly you're going to have a powerhouse of content if you follow our strategy and continue to do it. You know, that's the key, is plugging into our training and adding content to your blog and continuing to add content to your blog, and work on it for an hour a day. You know, that's what I recommend to people. An hour a day, 5 days a week, be working on your blog. Instead of watching some TV show or news program that's going to tarnish your mind, you know, get on 2 a.m. traffic and start to think about your future, think about what your goals are. Realize that there's absolutely nothing that you can't accomplish with this system and with being able to market your business online. If you come up with the right strategy, you have money in the bank guaranteed, and it's literally an unlimited amount of money for you. So basically what I want to do is I want to open up a screen share here. And Keith, you see me okay?
Yeah, I can see you good.
Okay, cool. Guys, what we have done is we wanted to come up with a way for you guys to build your list without having to buy an expensive autoresponder program and pay something else monthly. Really what we want 2 a.m. traffic to become for you is your complete marketing arsenal. I can't speak tonight. But your complete marketing arsenal in a box. You know, we want to provide you with literally every tool that you need to market your business online, and having the ability to build a list is a huge part of that. So basically what we want you to do is we want you to create a free MailChimp account. Now, basically with MailChimp, you're going to have the ability to send out to 12,500 subscribers, or no, 2,000 subscribers up to 12,500 emails a month. Okay, so you can build a really big list with a free MailChimp account, and that's where you want to start out. So what we're going to do tonight is we're going to show you how to take the products that we've given you in the back office of 2 a.m. traffic, put them into a campaign, put them into a list that you're going to generate. And the cool thing is, guys, you can generate as many lists as you want and follow this strategy to monetize your blog in multiple ways. I mean, think about it. If you spend the time to put together a little, you know, promotion like what we're going to do tonight, and tomorrow you did the same thing, and the next day you did the same thing, before you know it, you're going to have a lot of avenues of traffic coming into your subscribe form, which means your list is going to build that much faster. And really, it just takes, you know, a little bit of time. It does take a little bit of patience in the beginning. And the first thing you want to do once you create your MailChimp account is you want to create a list. So when you log into your dashboard, it's going to look like this. We're going to click on the Create a List icon. You can see it says I have no list, so I'm going to click Create List. And I'm going to come up with a list name. Okay, so in the back office of your 2 a.m. traffic dashboard, under List Building, what we've done is, oh, I guess I've got to log in again. Sorry about that, guys. What we have done is we have put together some really cool private label rights, or they're not private label rights, but master resale rights products for you. We're going to add one master resale rights product a week. Okay, so this list is going to really grow over time. And by the way, guys, I want to point out these are not junk products, okay? These are not junk ebooks. An example is under motivational videos. This is a product that basically has tons of motivational videos, and it's kind of ugly, you know. You've got the YouTube URL here, but I want to show you this. Tony Robbins, Eric Thomas, all of these motivational videos. By the way, you can also use these videos as content for your blog. If you don't know how to, you know, post the video to your blog, we'll go over that maybe tonight, but not right now. Les Brown, you can go into the training in your back office and see that. But all of the motivational speakers, Jack Canfield, Zig Ziglar, Wayne Dyer, Brian Tracy, hundreds of motivational videos here, guys. Look at this. I mean, it just keeps going and going. And even when it's black like this, it looks like it's not linked. These are all linked out. So when you click on it, it's going to go out to an actual YouTube video that's going to motivate you for that particular day. So not only are these great products that you can give away to build your list, but they're great products for you. You know, if you're using this product and you're watching these motivational videos every single day, you're going to be able to come away with some, really valuable information and a really positive mindset. But you can see here just a lot of value in that particular giveaway product, and that's just, one of the products. The Emotional Hot Buttons product, guys, there are 22 secret hot buttons that make your customers spend money, and this is going to go through this. Again, this is not a junk ebook. Okay, this isn't something that's 7 or 8 pages long. This is 55 pages of content talking about emotional hot buttons. So if you're giving a product like this away to build your list, you can guarantee that you're going to get a lot of opt-ins, a lot of people who are wanting to get their hands on this. Again, we've got a whole health product here if you sell nutritional supplements, or if you're in a health and wellness MLM. We have this product. We also have top Twitter techniques. Any serious internet marketer, guys, is going to want to get their hands on this product right here, teaching you how to use Twitter the right way. So we have all of these products right here, but also under our pro training section, we have these videos down here. Let me see. Okay, turning traffic into buyers. Okay, this is one of the products that we allow you to give away. I'm going to show you how to do that coming up in the training tonight. But you can see there are 4 modules here, and each one of these modules is an audio lesson. And this audio lesson right here, Module 1, is about 34 minutes long. Module 2 is about the same length. So each one of these modules is about 2 hours of really powerful, really good content. This isn't some robotic script reading the book or anything like that. You also have the user guides here. You can see right here. You can download it directly, and when you do, each one of these user guides is about 85 pages to 100 pages of content. So you could literally put together just a fantastic giveaway for your list, and that's what we're going to show you how to do. Another thing we allow you to give away is Ben Franklin's Guide to Internet Marketing Success. So again, it comes with the guide. You also have Part 1, Part 2, Part 3, and Part 4. These are all audio files as well. So you're giving people really a real-world $20 to $30 value. We're not going to put a crazy price on this like a lot of other people do. They'll say a real-world $197 value. It's not quite that valuable. But if you're giving it away, it's definitely worth $20. And each one of these modules up here is also definitely worth $20 to $40. So you're giving away value to your list, and that's what you need to build a list. So we're going to come back over here into our MailChimp campaign. And guys, I spent all day trying to figure out how to do this. I'm not really familiar with this platform, and I've been so busy over the past couple of weeks I really haven't had a chance to look into it. So I really delved into it today, and hopefully we'll be able to get through this without a hitch tonight. But we'll say get hundreds of motivational videos free. Okay, that's going to be the list name. And then your default from email, whatever email you want that to be. Your default from name, of course you would want to put your name there. And then you subscribe. Remind people why they subscribe to your list. So you subscribe to get hundreds of motivational videos and content. Okay, so it's as simple as that. You can select down here whether you want a daily summary or if you want to receive your subscriptions one by one. We'll just go with the daily summary, and then we're going to save that. Okay, so once that is saved, what I want to do is I want to create my sign-up form. And this is very easy to do. I'm going to come in here to forms, and this integrates completely with the back office of your blog. I'm going to show you how to do that. But I'm going to select General Forms for now, and basically this shows me my sign-up form. If I wanted to add a phone number field to it, I just click on phone, and I can add as many of these fields, of course, as I want to. So you can see here the label is called phone number. It's labeled what we want it to be, and then you can design it. You can add to the header, or you can click to add a message below here. For the sake of time, we're not going to do that. And then you can translate it if you want to, which is really cool. But what we want to do is we want to come up under sign up form, and we want to go to confirmation thank you page. okay, or excuse me, we want to go to final welcome email. Okay, now one of the things about MailChimp that it doesn't allow you to do is you can't create autoresponder series for each individual list unless you're upgraded. And there's a way around this, and I really don't like to create autoresponder series, and the reason why is because I want to be updated and relevant with my list. So I always want to be sending out broadcasts. Now the problem with that is if I'm sending out a broadcast while somebody's getting an autoresponder series from me, now they're getting 2 emails, 3 emails a day, and they might not like that too much. So what I like to do is I like to build multiple lists, but put all of those lists into one database, which is what MailChimp allows you to do. And basically every time I send out a broadcast, I send that broadcast out to all of my lists. Okay, so we're able to do that. That helps me keep my content relevant. I'm talking to people today. It's not an autoresponder series that I wrote 6 months ago. I can send out whatever message I want, anytime I want, and it's really, really powerful. So up here you can see under the welcome email, this is the template here, and what I want to do is I want to click and edit the message, and here's where I'm going to put the products. Okay, so I'm going to say, hey there, and I'm not going to write a long email, guys. My merge tags are all over here. So hey there, first name. Thanks for subscribing to my list. And then I always put, I want you to understand, I can't type today either, understand that I provide real value to my list, so be sure to open the emails that I send, or something along those lines. And of course you would want to make this a pretty robust message. You're welcoming them. You want to tell them a little bit about yourself, maybe a little bit of about what you're doing. But the most important thing is I want to provide them with access to my products that I'm giving away. And it's really simple to do that. All I'm going to do is come back into my 2AM Traffic back office, and under my list building tab here, since I'm giving away the motivational videos, I'm just going to click on that, and I'm going to copy that URL exactly as it is. Okay? And I'm going to come back over here, and I'm going to say, here are hundreds of motivational videos, or something like that. I put a little bit more thought into it, obviously. When I'm on a webinar, for some reason my mind gets flustered and I just can't think. Usually I'm a little bit better at this when it comes to writing content and stuff, but we'll make it through this. So here are the hundreds of motivational videos. I would link that by clicking on this little link icon up here, and I would just insert that link, and then down at the bottom I would say thanks or something like that, Chris Curtis, sign it, and then maybe put my 2AM Traffic link down here. But instead of just putting a link to 2AM Traffic, what I would say is get 75,000, or we'll say $350 in free advertising. And actually, instead of putting free, we'll just put in advertising here. And I would link this to my 2AM Traffic account. And I recommend that you buy a domain name to forward to whatever capture page you really like. That way you can easily remember it. You don't have to go to the back office and copy and paste that affiliate link every time. But basically, guys, I would put a little bit more time and effort into this, obviously, but I would save it and close it. And now what's going to happen is once they confirm their email, it's going to send them this welcome email that's going to send them the products that they wanted to get on my list. Okay, and then I could put whatever else down here below my signature or whatever else in the body of the email that I wanted. But it really is that easy to set this up. And once you have it set up, what you're going to want to do is log into the back office of your blog, and under Settings, click on MailChimp Setup. and I'm going to log out of my account to show you what it'll look like initially. So connect, and then I'm just going to log in with my username and password. Okay, so once I'm logged into MailChimp, it's going to import all of my MailChimp data into the back office of 2AM Traffic. Okay, so you see here hundreds of motivational videos for free. And by the way, guys, as many lists as you can create, you're going to be able to select what form or what list that you want to edit back here just through this little scroll down menu. So you can literally create as many lists as you want. And then when you want to send an email through MailChimp, what you're going to do is you're going to create a campaign. So you click on the email tab right here, and you can design and send emails to whatever list you want. So if you want to send them to a particular list, you can do that. Or you can create and send an email to your entire list. It really is, like I said, just that easy. I mean, it's really simple to do. But you can see here that all of my stuff, let me update my subscribe form settings real quick. And once I click on that, you can see that it's imported all of my data. And there are several different options that I have here. Now, one of the options that I have is underneath widgets. We do have a subscribe form widget that you can simply drag and drop over into your right here MailChimp widget. You just drag and drop this over into whatever sidebar that you want it to be on. So sidebar top, you can see that my MailChimp widget is already here. And basically, whatever list you have selected inside of the main MailChimp settings is the list that it's going to import into your sidebar. Now, when we're doing slide-ins, okay, now you can do a slide-in on any page, and if I go to all of my 2AM posts, for instance, I can click on any one of these posts, and down here, I can select it to show a slide-in message, which actually I haven't created one. So I'd create one first. See, I'm getting sidetracked here. So I would click Add New. Okay, so the title is going to be Get Hundreds of Motivational Videos Free. And then whatever content that I would want to put down here in the content body, I definitely would put some content down here. So you could say Tony Robbins, Zig Ziglar, you know, just go through, you know, some of the people that are in the motivational videos. But you can say MailChimp subscription form to be added to this, and it's going to ask you for an API key, okay? And keep in mind also, guys, that if you don't get everything on this webinar, you can go back and watch this video over again. So if I'm going too fast for you or whatever, I'm trying to get through this without spending an hour and a half. But if you need to go back and watch it, you definitely can. But you're going to need your MailChimp API key to get the slide-in to work. And the way you're going to get that is underneath Settings, Account Settings, underneath Extras, you just go to API Keys. And if you don't have an API key already existing, all you've got to do is click Create a Key, and then you copy and paste this key into the box here, and then it will import all of your lists. So you can select what list form you actually want to import into the slider, and I'll just show you what the slider looks like. So right here, when people scroll down my page, I'm not sure why that's not loading actually. You know, I had problems with this last time for some reason. Okay, now let's try it. Okay, when they scroll down my page, it's going to pull in the slider, and this is one of the videos or one of the sliders that I created for the front page. You can see you can put all the share buttons up here as well, which is really cool. And they can basically subscribe. This slider right here, once they close it, it's not going to appear again. Okay, so you can set the slider to show up on every page of your blog. You can set it to just show up on one page, whatever page that you're on individual blog posts, basically however you want to do it. It's very easy to do. And it's just as simple as that. And you can see right over here also hundreds of motivational videos for free. This is in my widgets section. This is what I drug over into the sidebar, and everything's already configured as long as you configured it in your back office. Now, one of the things that I want you to do is, if anybody's on the webinar right now and you have any questions about this, if I didn't cover something, you need me to go back over it, now's the great time to ask questions and make sure I covered everything. So, Keith, what I'm going to do is hand it back over to you, and maybe, Keith, if you have a question or something, maybe you can ask me as well, because I'm obviously doing this off the top of my head and might have missed something, but I'm going to hand it back over to you for a minute, and we'll see if we have any questions. Yeah.
I was going to say, before you get off your screen share there, can you do, we've had, you know what, that new WordPress update? I've had a few support tickets and people trying to figure out how they can get those options back on their blog post so that they can change the font size and the font family.
Absolutely.
Yeah, can you just show them real quick how to do that under settings there?
Sure.
Okay.
Okay, so what you want to do, guys, is underneath settings, and what he's talking about is the Tiny MCE editor, which is the editor that you create your blog posts with. And under Tiny MCE Advanced here, this is really easy. You can see all of the options that are up here on my blog. Now, if I wanted to remove any of these, I could take it and drag it down here. If I wanted to add any of these back, I can take it and drag it up. So any of these things, like insert time and date, which is a really cool thing. If you wanted to do a blog post that would update the exact time and date that the person is on your blog, you can insert the exact time and date. You can do visual blocks. You can insert your media through your bar up here. But any of these tabs down here, all you do, guys, is you just left-click and drag. I mean, it's that simple. So that's pretty self-explanatory. And Keith, are you on 2amtraffic.biz where you can see if we do have any questions?
Yeah, let me open that up, because I was going to say, guys, right below this video there is a comment box. If you're logged into Facebook, you can go ahead and add a comment. If you have a question, we'll get back to you. I'll check it out real fast. Or actually, Chris, if you want to do that,
yeah, I can, for sure.
Yeah, I wanted to go off on something just because you did a great job showing us how to use MailChimp. Personally, I think it's amazing that we have so many features with a free autoresponder like that. It's pretty cool because I've paid for autoresponders in the past that don't even give those kinds of features. So I really like MailChimp. I'm thinking that this is great for people just getting started, and even people that might already be paying for an autoresponder. It doesn't hurt to build a second list, and the way it's set up with your blog, guys, this really, truly is the perfect funded proposal. We understand at 2AM Traffic that the reason you guys are here is because you're trying to promote your own business. You're trying to promote your own affiliate products and programs. That's what the whole idea is about. That's why we created 2AM Traffic. I'm not saying that we have the best program out there, guys, but you notice that this happens a lot in this industry. You see people kind of button heads with each other because this guy's over here in one business and this girl's over here in another business, and they're basically competing with each other and saying, well, I have a better compensation plan. Our product is better. Our product is cheaper. The turnover rate is better here. The attrition rate is worse here. And that's what happens. We were on a webinar with some pretty high up people in this company that even had those issues where how do we asking Chris and I, guys, how do you get around that when you're networking with people on Facebook, excuse me, in these social networks, and how do you take somebody from arguing with you about their product being better than yours to getting them on your team? And that's something that really is a skill that's acquired over time. And the best way to do that, guys, is by building a list with the 2AM Traffic blog. And the reason for that is because slowly but surely you're going to gain their trust. There's no quick way to do it. Guys, if there was just a quick button that we could push that would just magically change everything, trust me, I would be the first person to share that method with you, and I'd be doing it myself. But the truth is I have not found any shortcuts to getting people to like me and trust me. So the way we do that, guys, is by building a list, getting them on our email list, getting them familiar with who we are, sharing some information with them, providing value. Chris is showing us how we can take these master resale rights, and we can not only use it to get content for our own blogs, but we can give this stuff away we can resell it, we can do a number of different things with it to provide value in the marketplace. And, you know, guys, all it takes is you knowing one more piece of information than the next guy. Really, that's all it takes, you know, because you share something with somebody and a light bulb goes off in their mind and they think, well, you know, John was able to teach me this. You know, this was really a great strategy for me. Maybe John knows more, you know, and it starts to get people thinking. It starts to get people wanting to learn more from you. So personally, I feel like that's the best way to do it, other than, you know, just blatantly advertising your products across the traffic exchanges and the social media sites. If you're going to write a blog article, we have, you know, nothing wrong with you guys promoting your affiliate programs and products there. But really, guys, the best way to do it is to take, you know, the advice of what Chris is showing us how to do, and to provide real value in the marketplace. Show people, you know, what you're made of. Show people that you're a real person, that you care about their success, that you're willing to help them, and in time, it will get better. This is one thing that I like to think to myself, and sometimes it comes off a little negative, so it's not meant that way. But, you know, we, in this industry, guys, we have a failure rate. It's, you know, there's no getting around it. I mean, 95, 96, 97% of the people that get involved in a home business just, you know, plain old aren't just going to make any money. I wish we could change those numbers, you know, but that's really where the true opportunity lies. So when you keep that fact close in mind, and you're thinking about how most people are not making money, even if you go out there and you show yourself how to make a couple $100s in this industry, let's say you went out and you made $250 last month, you know, maybe it didn't pay for your mortgage, or maybe it didn't pay for your car bill, but you know what? You're probably ahead of like 90% of the people that are actually trying to make money from home. And as sad as that may sound, you have to use that to your advantage. You have to be willing to think, well, hey, I'm actually putting myself in a percentage of people, in an elite group of people, a small group of people that are actually making some kind of money. Now, of course, you're going to have those people that are making 6 figures and 7 figures, and it gets smaller and smaller. That group continues to funnel down, of course, the more money we're talking. But the truth of the matter is, guys, is that people need our help. And you don't have to be an expert. You know, it's not like we have to go to school for, you know, years and get our masters to teach some people how to do internet marketing. We just have to know a little bit more than the next guy. That's it. You know, you just got to position yourself the right way. You got to have confidence while you're out there, and you got to believe in helping people and put that at the core, you know, the center of your focus, and say, you know what, the money comes second. Sure, we all need the money, guys, but you know what? You focus on money, it usually doesn't happen. You focus on helping people, the money comes next. So, Chris, I think you did a great job, man. Thank you seriously for showing us how to use that. Thank you, Jane Mark, for you know, setting us up with this amazing deal to you know, have 500,000 soak-ins. I don't know if I mentioned it before, but the soak-ins, guys, can be used to get followers. I think I kind of got off track there when I was showing you guys the followers and SoCool and stuff. But with 500,000 soak-ins, guys, you can literally buy followers. Okay, so you might think, well, it takes time to get people to follow me. That's the whole idea behind getting the soak-ins. So, you know, once you get your free soak-ins in SoCool, you go in there and you use them to get people to follow you, and you can build your list just like that. You're talking 500, 1,000 people following you. These are people that, you know, log into the site each day, that want to see what you're saying. This is a really good opportunity. So thanks, Jane Mark, for hooking us up. And not only that, guys, but there's a lot more you can do back there with SoCool. So check it out. We have added it to the referral builder section, so you can actually add your SoCool affiliate links. It's now the #1. It's in the #1 spot underneath list builders. So, you know, sign up. Go ahead, get your affiliate link, put it back there, save it under the referral builder section, because yes, there is some money to be made when referring other people to SoCool as well. So, Chris, I'm done. Awesome job, man. I'll pass it right back to you just to see if there's any questions. Did you see anybody that had any questions that you wanted to answer?
I didn't. Let me go back here and check again. I saw that Vicky is going to watch the video, and Vicky, you can definitely send us a support ticket. One of the things I did want to add, Keith, about YouTube video publishing. Okay, yeah, Gregory, a lot of times if you're publishing the featured URL, if it says featured in the URL, and you're copying and pasting that, and I'll go over that with you here in a second, you'll have a problem with the video actually embedding into the blog post. But before I go over that, one of the things I wanted to mention about why people fail. You know, Keith was talking about the high failure rate in our industry, and the reason why people fail is because they don't try. You know, and that's the honest to God truth. 90% of people who get involved in this industry, Keith, How many times have you had somebody sign up in your downline, really excited about building a business, they want to make a six-figure income online, they're pumped up about it, they're willing to do anything, and within the first week, you don't hear anything else from them.
Yeah.
They're done.
No, you're right. And we see people sign up, and we know when people log into the back office for certain programs. So it's funny because they'll say, like, well, it's not working for me. And I can actually look back and say, you've never even logged into the back office. I mean, how do you expect it to work if you haven't actually even logged in? I mean, it's just amazing. But you're right, Chris. The truth is that, or they do try, and we do try, and I'm going to be one of those people that you can kind of, put me in that group, because there was a point where I walked away from network marketing for like a year and a half or almost 2 years, and I went on to play poker and almost kind of went down that road and was playing poker semi-professionally for a while, but that was a crazy thing, and I went back to network marketing again, but really the reason I left was just simply because it just got too tough. I mean, it got complicated, it got hard, and when the going get tough, usually the tough get going, and that's what happened with me. But I decided, what, I knew it was my calling, and I just knew I needed to go back to it, so I did, and I just, continued to push forward on it, and that's really, kind of like that story with Napoleon Hill, 3 Feet from Gold, and if you don't know about it, you should look it up or read it. Read the book. I mean, I highly recommend getting the book or at least reading the story. But lots of times, guys, the truth is we do stop 3 feet from gold. It's sad. A lot of people just kind of give up right before they get there, right before they start building the momentum. So it's not that this stuff doesn't work. It's just simply that we don't work, and I mean, it's the truth. I hate to say it, but that's really what it is.
You've also got to do the right things, guys. You've got to do, the thing is if you go down the wrong rabbit trail in Google and you follow the wrong strategy, I'll tell you right now, blogging is the right strategy. This is the way to do it. When I started blogging, when I started making videos, and I started focusing on one blog instead of blogging for a week and then looking for another program or another way to advertise my business and plugging into this and plugging into that, you've got to have focus, especially in the beginning. And we talk about monetizing in multiple ways, but if you focus in the beginning on coming up with a funnel, coming up with a real strategy to funnel your prospects through a system that's going to show them everything that your program has to offer, and you're really serious about it, it's not hard. It's not complicated. What's complicated is when you do the wrong things, because if you keep doing the wrong things over and over again, the wrong things are never going to work. And we hear the definition of insanity is doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results. And that's what happens in internet marketing and network marketing. People get in, and if they're failing, instead of changing their approach and instead of looking for something that works and following a strategy that's proven to work by following somebody else who's successful, they're looking for that magic bullet. They're looking for that magic button that they can push and just all of a sudden be successful, and it doesn't work that way. If you have a high traffic blog and you're getting a lot of targeted traffic of people looking for what you have to offer, you're going to make money, and it's not hard to do. It's not hard to build a big downline. It's not hard to get 5 or 10 people to opt into your list each and every day. There are people out there, guys, who get hundreds of people to opt into their list every day. I'm not one of those people, but 5 or 10 people a day opting into your list is very doable. Anybody can do it, and Keith will be the first to tell you. But Gregory, Keith, if you want to go ahead and talk a little bit, I'm going to go ahead and open up my screen share and show Gregory about the videos here.
Yeah, no, I'm totally agreeing with what you're talking about here, Chris. And the best thing that we can do as marketers, guys, is to just put ourselves in a position, to make sure that we don't quit. I know that sounds silly, like, well, of course we shouldn't, quit, shouldn't give up on it. But the truth is that you have to. It's in your mind. I mean, people say, well, I heard the mindset training before, I've gone through it, but you know what, guys? It really is how we think, and when we change the way we think, we change the way we do business. So I would recommend getting yourselves on some kind of regimen, reading some books, listening some self-help audio. I used to listen to a lot of music driving around the car. I love music. It's great, but I'm trying to fit in like some Napoleon Hill, some Zig Ziglar. Katie and I were listening to See at the Top. I don't know if you ever heard that one, Chris, but it's a really awesome CD by Zig Ziglar. And we were doing some spring cleaning last week, and I must have played that thing over 5 times, like seriously, during the whole 6 or 7 hours that we were cleaning. We just kept listening to that over and over and over again. And I mean, by the time we were done with that, I mean, I was walking and talking Zig Ziglar. I felt like I wanted to go out there and take on the world. I mean, it truly is amazing. And that kind of stuff, like, actually Zig says it, now I'm passing back to you in a second, Chris, but Zig says something about, you know, motivation is something you have to do daily. You know, and people say, I don't want to do it daily, but, you know, he jokes around about it. He's like, well, you bathe daily, don't you? You shower daily, right? Because you shower today and tomorrow you're dirty, so you shower again. Well, the same thing with motivation. You know, you get yourself motivated today and you forget about it tomorrow, and then you need to re-motivate yourself. So, you know, it's not like we just turn on a Zig Ziglar CD and it changes our life, guys. We have to be consistent with it. And I'm not going to sit here and tell you that, you know, every single day I listen to audios and I write my goals down. I mean, trust me, I try to stay on track the best I can. But if it weren't for that kind of stuff, guys, I probably would have been out of this industry a long time ago. And that's the honest truth. So work on your mind. It's really important. You know, go out there and be confident, and you know, and plug yourself into webinars like this. You know, keep plugged in and keep working on it, and it will work for you guys.
Awesome. Hey guys, this is such a great resource. You know, Keith was just talking about Zig Ziglar, and here's Zig Ziglar right here. I recommend that you open up this resource each and every day and listen to at least one of these videos from any one of these people. And there are tons on here, guys. I mean, you got Wayne Dyer, Zig Ziglar, Brian Tracy, like I said, Jim Rohn, Daniel Pink, a lot of people that you've probably never heard of inside of this resource guide. So it's very cool. But let's go back up to Zig Ziglar here, and I'm going to click on a Zig Ziglar video. And now what you're going to notice here is up in this particular URL, for some reason, a lot of times it'll pull in the feature tag. Sometimes the feature tag will work. Sometimes it won't work, okay? So if you see the feature tag at the end of the watch URL, let's just go ahead and try this real quick and see if it works in this particular case, and then I'll show you how to find the video without the feature tag. But all you do is you just paste the URL into where you want it to show up, and then I'm not sure what this video is about, so I'll just type in Zig Ziglar, and we'll publish it. And of course you'd want to put some content down here, but you know that, Gregory. But anybody else who's watching, you of course want to add content to your blog post. But if I view the blog post, okay, this time it worked. Okay, sometimes it doesn't work, and if it doesn't work for you, just copying and pasting that URL into the video, what you would do is you would click on whoever uploaded the video, you'd click on their little name down here, and you would find that particular video. And it may take you some time. This one is probably it. Attitude makes all the difference. So if I click on that video from that person's actual channel, you'll notice that it took the feature link out of it. Okay? If the feature link is not in it, it will work every single time. And actually, this is a listed video. Okay? So this is going to pull in an entire playlist. Let's see if this works. I've never really tried to do that. So let's replace this video with the playlist video. So that wasn't the video we were looking for, but let's see if it'll import a playlist through a URL, and that is really cool if it will. Okay, so it did. It imported this entire playlist. You can see there are 31 videos in this playlist right here. All of them have been imported into this singular blog post. That's so, cool. Gregory, hopefully that that answered your question about, you know, the videos. And like I said, if it does say feature in the link, sometimes I don't know why, I don't know what the glitch is, but if you do have that glitch, all you've got to do is click on the person's account who made that video, find that video in their video playlist, click on it, and then it'll take the feature link out of the video. But hopefully that was helpful.
I think you could even, yeah, Chris, I think you can actually just delete the featured part. Like if you look at the beginning of the YouTube URL there, and then after the question mark starts the, you know, feature, whatever, you basically just copy and paste the first part of the YouTube URL and then just leave out the featured part. Because I know what you mean. I've done that sometimes too, but I think that's another workaround for it, you know.
That's a great idea, man. Let's try that real quick.
Yeah. So
if we click on the video, this is Anthony Robbins, Clarity and Purpose. What we would do is we would just take out N where the sign is, whatever sign that's called. Yep. Take that out, and then just copy the URL, and it should work like that. Let's see. if that works. What do you call those things, dude?
Ampersand, I think.
Ampersand, yeah, that's what it is. Okay, let's see if that works. Okay, beautiful. So that's how you do it, man. If you have problems with it, just take that sign out, pass that, and the featured link, and then it should work perfectly. So anybody else have any questions? I mean, I know we're kind of going long tonight.
I see, Rhonda asked a question. She wanted to know about the ad co-op information, and we have actually when you sign out of the 2am Traffic page, Rhonda, if you're logged into 2amtraffic.com, when you sign out, you'll have information about the co-op. There's a little video that pops up, and there's a link there that you can actually purchase it. And if you go to the main 2am Traffic blog, that's another way to find it, 2amtraffic.com/blog. And if you go to that main site there, up on the right-hand side in the navigation bar, there's a little link that says Ad Co-op. And if you click on that, you can purchase either the Ad Co-op or the Guaranteed Visitors. And of course, nobody could ever guarantee any kind of results with advertising, but I can tell you for sure that with the last co-ops that we've run for people and some of the Guaranteed Visitors guys, we've had like 5 and 6 different sign-ups for people, not all in the same co-op, but people that are experiencing sign-ups with it. And you have to remember, guys, if you're purchasing a co-op share for $50, and let's say it does net you 1 or 2 sign-ups, depending at what level they purchase at, if they go for the offer, if they buy it in the back office for the full price, you're talking about a residual income. So let's just say you do wind up making $20, on the initial, first-time sale. Okay, so you invested 50 and you made back 20. So at that point, you're actually minus 30, right? But the following month, if those 2 people stay subscribed, that's another $20. And then the next month, that's another $20. And then the next month, that's another $20. Now, if you do better, let's say you make $30 on your first round, well, the following month will put you into a profit. Month 2, you'll be in a profit. So, the co-op is a great way to definitely start getting some leads and getting some sales and just getting some people to come into your business and see what's happening there. I mean, it works, guys. We're literally sending these messages out across all these different list builders and safe lists and solo ad sites, guaranteed visitor sites. I mean, guys, we're sending tons and tons of traffic with these co-ops. So, Rhonda, that's where you can get that information. I'm looking through, Chris. I don't know if I can see any other ones. I think that's it for right now. But, you guys, if you do have any other questions when watching back the video or playing back the video, excuse me, just send us a support ticket, support@2amtraffic.com. Definitely join our Facebook group. You just have to do a search in there. 2am Traffic, it's the official Facebook group. It's just 2am Traffic. There's nothing behind it there. You can join, and we would invite you to like us on Facebook as well, so that you guys can not only get updates about our webinars and things like that, but of course you want to take part in our free giveaway. Each month we do give away a free 2am Traffic Upgraded Pro membership just for liking our page and interacting with our content. So you can just go to facebook.com/2am Traffic and like us and let us know what you think about the blog, and we'd be happy to hear your feedback.
Well, yeah, underneath resource links up here when you're logged into your blog, guys, you just go down to buy traffic, and that will take you to the Ad Co-op page. So
okay, there you go. That's the easier way, too.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, Keith, I'm done if you're done, brother, and great webinar tonight.
I'm done. Thank you, guys. We had quite a few people on tonight, and it really gets me excited to see the growth that we have, and I know that means people are watching and people are taking it seriously. So thank you guys for investing time with us tonight. We really appreciate that, and we're excited. We're going to see you guys next Tuesday night, 8 p.m. Eastern Time. So good luck. Have a great weekend, and God bless all of you.
See you guys.